What does a change manager do? Hey there, my name's Josh. I'm the founder of HR University, and in this lesson, we'll dive into just that. But before we do so, make sure to subscribe to our channel, and that way you don't miss any of our lessons on how to become a great leader of an organization. And now let's go ahead and dive in. Now let's start with some of the common responsibilities of a change manager. So the first is developing a change management plan, and the second important responsibility is creating the change plan and managing a change management team. And a change team typically consists of existing employees from different departments who help with effective implementation of the change. And a change manager also identifies risks associated with the change, conducts training to help people accept the change, and evaluates the outcomes of the change plan. Now, besides these responsibilities, change managers also identify and measure success metrics of the change plan after certain milestones are achieved. Now, let's go ahead and explore these key responsibilities in more detail. So one of the most crucial responsibilities of a change manager is developing a change management plan. For a change process to succeed, it requires adequate planning. And a proper change plan allows a change manager to avoid any scope creep and keeps the stakeholders updated about the progress. And this plan includes developing a change management strategy, establishing a communication plan, and estimating the budget required for successful implementation. And strategies can be of different types, and the choice of strategy depends on several factors, such as the type of organization, its culture, the size of the change, and much more. And budget estimation is another critical aspect of the change management plan, as it gives a clear financial picture to stakeholders. And securing the required funding to implement changes is difficult without an accurate estimation of budget requirements. And a change manager's second responsibility is creating a change management team. And the change team is responsible for various tasks such as analyzing the state of the organization, developing change management policies, conducting training and communicating the change to employees, and more. In addition, a change management team comprises of individuals from different departments with the necessary skills and knowledge to carry out tasks. And the third responsibility is identifying risks associated with change. It includes identifying the potential problems that arise with implementing the change. And change managers also assess the impact of these risks. And finally, they develop strategies that reduce the chances of any negative effect on the project. And change managers must monitor the change process to ensure everything goes according to plan. And next, change managers conduct training that helps employees prepare for the shift. And a training plan helps understand the impact of changes on different departments, which is so important to say the least, because you don't need just a high-level overview, you need to know exactly what is being affected. And change managers conduct training sessions at different levels, such as at the individual level as well, and departmental and organizational. And the types of training depends on the nature of changes and their impact on the organization. The next responsibility of a change manager is evaluating outcomes. And once a change manager implements changes, it's essential to assess outcomes, and it helps in understanding the impact of changes on the organization. The evaluation also helps in identifying the areas for future improvements. And change managers analyze the data collected during the monitoring and control phase to assess change outcomes. They also consult with different stakeholders to get their feedback on the changes. And based on the evaluation, a change manager takes corrective actions to improve the current state. And finally, a change manager must identify and measure success metrics. Metrics help track progress and determine whether or not the change is successful. And there are different methods to do this, including training tests, focus groups, surveys, and interviews. And often, using all these tools is effective and not just relying on one. And managers must know what metrics and methods are useful for a specific change process too. Finally, let's discuss the requirements here. So first, change managers need an excellent understanding of the change process and general business knowledge. Without knowledge and experience with the change process, well, they can't manage the technical aspects of the process. Without excellent business knowledge, managers can't adapt the process to a specific organization or company. And furthermore, change managers need excellent communication skills and project management skills. If a company hires a change manager, they expect them to lead the way. Thus, an individual must have experience before offering such services. And there we have it. We just went over who a change manager is, their responsibilities, and also what it takes to become successful at the job. And if you feel like you have a better understanding of just that, make sure to go ahead and like this video and subscribe to our channel. And that way you don't miss any of our lessons on how to lead a great organization in the best way possible. And again, my name is Josh. I'm the founder of HR University here, and I'll go ahead and see you on some of our other lessons. Ciao. Cheers.